and welcome to the Homemade Podcast Sports. This is your host, JayPops.
First off, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for the support. I want to thank everyone for just continuing to ride with me throughout this journey. And without all ado, for the next 3 to 4 years of my college career, I will be attending Texas A&M University. Well, I just love what Jimbo Fisher has going on there. I feel like those guys are on the right track, and I feel like those guys are trying to make a statement. And I just want to be a part of something special for the next 3 to 4 years, and I just believe that Jimbo Fisher and his staff can help me get there. Hashtag Aggie. And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, JayPops. Guys, today's date is November 2nd, 2020. It is a beautiful day in the great city of Houston, Texas, people. As you guys can see, we're getting closer and closer to early signing day, people. Early signing day was not canceled, or not at least that I know of, all right? But we're getting closer and closer to early signing period. As of right now, Texas A&M has the number 15 recruiting class, and this is the 2021 cycle. They are right now the number 15 class after Oklahoma took the 12th spot with the 5-star athlete, I believe, that just committed to those guys. But right now, Texas A&M is number 15 in the 2021 recruiting cycle nationally. A&M is 6 in the SEC overall. So, of course, on this latest edition of the Homemade Podcast Sports, we'll be talking about recruiting, people, because it's time. It is time. Let's get off into it. I know you guys have missed it. I've seen a lot of questions with you guys, and once again, thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for watching the overreaction that was posted on yesterday. It's starting to be overwhelming to me, I believe, because now you guys in there and saying, hey, man, well, I was looking for the video. Hey, man, you hadn't posted it yet? I love it. I love it. I love it. Like I said, as long as you guys continue to pay attention and give me feedback, I will continue to give you guys videos on the daily. All right? Monday through Thursday, I will be posting the podcast, okay? Also, on Sunday is the overreaction part with special guests if you guys want to be a part of that. I'm welcoming all fans all around, all over the SEC to tune in. Please tune in, even if you guys are rivals, because as of right now, I have a couple of Alabama fans. They tune into the podcast. They like listening. Matter of fact, Alabama fan, number one Alabama Roll Tide fan. I believe that's his name. Or number one Alabama fan. That is his name. He comes on there daily every time I post something. And he also notified me of this here. And I feel like the Alabama football team has been feeling this way also. He told me on yesterday, to tell you the truth, A&M is getting closer and closer. A lot of people doesn't want to believe in A&M because we don't beat Alabama. We don't beat Auburn consistently. and we don't beat LSU consistently. But like I told you guys, man, now this is a new decade, new head coach, new everything. Okay, Jimbo Fisher's been the coach for 3 years now. We all knew that he was a good recruiter. We all knew that. There's nobody that I don't know that did not know that. We all knew that he was a good head coach too. So now everybody's kind of starting to see the Jimbo Fisher's recruiting roster and things like that now coming into play. Okay, they're now coming into play. Like I say, man, this roster that this guy is building with these recruiting classes, it's going to go far and it's going to be phenomenal. And as of right now, it's nobody in that Jimbo Fisher recruiting classes that I know of that has transferred. Now, I believe James Foster was a part of Jimbo Fisher's recruiting class. Of course, he had entered the transfer portal, things of that nature. But as of right now, I don't know anybody that's in the transfer portal. But I take that back. It was a couple of other guys that was in transfer portal that all had left, and one of them went to Florida State. And I can't think of where the other guy went, but they were like running backs. Now I remember that part. But this roster that Jimbo Fisher is now bringing in, which is number 4 and the number 6 one, of course, and let me not forget, he did have a number 17 recruiting class when he had first got the job on the first year. So let me not look past that. My apologies. It's just we all want to remember the number 4 and the number 6. And as of right now, and in my opinion, we may be on the way to another top 10. Not in the top 5, but at least top 10. Like I told you guys before, I don't believe that we'll sign any 5 stars in this class. Now, things could change, but I don't believe that we'll be signing any 5 stars. Most likely, we'll be signing a lot of 4-star recruits in this class. Just in general, only because it's not that many needs and it's not that many position spots to fill. Okay, but anywho, let's go ahead and get on into it. Let me, give you guys some news and everything, some updates. If you guys did not know, the South Carolina game will be at 6 p.m. on SEC Network again, I believe. It's either 6 p.m. on SEC Network or 6 p.m. on ESPN. I believe it's SEC Network. Of course, they've now given us the game time for Tennessee. The game time for Tennessee is now set. It will be a 2:30 game on November 14th. It will be a 2:30 p.m. game, November 14th, down in Knoxville on ESPN. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm looking forward to that game because that game as well could be a trap game just as well as South Carolina. Those both could be trap games. And of course, not shortly after that, we have to face Ole Miss, then LSU, then Auburn is the last game. And if you guys hadn't seen, Auburn look good against LSU. But as of right now, hell, I think anybody looks good against LSU. Ed Orgeron, if you're listening, get rid of Bo Pelini already. Get rid of that guy, man. I have no clue of what the hell Bo Pelini is over there doing. And I'm not even much an LSU fan, man. Hell, that's our rival. But shit, I've in all of our 8 years of being in the SEC, I've never seen LSU defense ever look like that. It's not an LSU fan that come on here and say, man, yeah, I remember when I did. No, you don't. No, you do not. No, you do not. I do not remember LSU defense looking that god awful. Because that is pitiful at this point. And of course, when it gets up to us playing them, hell, we can be talking about a whole nother ball game and where their defense just comes to life. I understand that. But as of right now, that LSU defense has problems. They have problems. Hell, and now it looks like the offense got problems too. But they got problems, man. Anyways, let's move along. Texas A&M Carson Green, the offensive lineman Carson Green, was named SEC Offensive Lineman of the Week, people. What do I keep on telling you guys about this offensive line? This offensive line is free. This offensive line is not bullshit. They're not bullshitting, okay? Please believe me when I say that the offensive line is here to stay. The offensive line is for real, for real. They're not Bullshit. So anybody who thinks that offensive line is a fluke, well, you guys are going to find out when we play you all. They have a mindset of you guys will not touch Kellen Moore. You guys will not touch him. If anything, they'll put themselves in a penalty box and get a hold before they let you touch Kellen Moore. They're not just going to let you blow past him. No. To the offensive line coach, because my goodness, we keep on forgetting about the offensive line coach. How could we? He's the reason why those guys are playing that well. To the offensive line coach. All praises to you, man. All praises to you, man. We thank you. Us Aggie fans, we thank you for that. That is tremendous of what you are doing and what you're able to do. That's tremendous. We thank you for that, man. We thank you for that, and you're going to be highly regarded. I'm pretty sure that other schools all around the country are now putting your name in the suggestion box of, we want that guy. We want that guy to come to our school. And I'm pretty sure somebody's going to offer you, and if you choose to leave, hey, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. That speaks volume to what Jimbo Fisher is building over there at Texas A&M. Okay? So, anywho, let's go ahead and move along, people. Let's go ahead and get on into it with some of our recruits. Like I said, I will be breaking down some recruiting on today, okay? So, let's go ahead and get on into it for the 2021 class. So, as of right now, these are all of the guys that are recruited in the 2021 cycle to Texas A&M. Ruben Fothery, offensive tackle. And I'm just going down the list here. You know what? I'm sorry. Let me back that up. I'm going to start from the bottom all the way up to the top. I don't want to give you guys those guys' names yet. All right? So I'm going to start from the bottom all the way to the top. So, outside linebacker, Casey Seegers. 3-star recruit, nationally 962, position 59, state 44. He from Cornelius, North Carolina. He is committed to the Aggies as well. Tight end, Fernando Garza from Katy, Texas. He's a 3-star recruit, national 688, position 33, state 96. This is a big state, people. This is a big state. Tyreek Chappell, cornerback. He's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A lot of us remember when, a lot of you guys should remember when I posted that guy as soon as we had got him. He's a 3-star recruit, nationally, 578, position 45th, state 13. Victory Vaca, defensive tackle. This was one of our biggest commitments because we hadn't had anybody that I know of from California. This guy is from Westlake Village, California. Nationally, he's 460. He's number 460 overall, position 28 in his state alone. He's the number 41 recruit over there. Matter of fact, that guy just took a visit on last weekend, I believe, and I'm pretty sure he fell in love with the campus. He fell in love with it. I believe that he took his own visit. Because of course we can't send out offer visits or however that works right now, of course. So that guy took his own visit, man. Came away from California just check out things. So that was a huge commitment for us because we now know that we can go into the state of California and take you guys recruits as well. So anywho, let's move along. Defensive tackle Albert Regis from LaPorte, Texas. Nationally 431, position 25th, state 65. Matthew Wolkoff, offensive tackle from Magnolia, Texas. National 418, position 35, state 60. So I just want you guys to know, man, Jimbo Fisher's going to stay recruiting in the state of Texas, all right? Because for one thing, this is our playing ground, all right? This is our grounds. The state of Texas is supposed to be the Longhorns and the Texas A&M playing grounds. Why? Because those are the two big schools in the state of Texas right now. Now, does TCU have something to say about that? Yes. Does Baylor have something to say about that? Yes. You know, that's that. Now, does Texas Tech have something to say about that? I don't know. You know, Texas Tech has their years, but you know. Anywho, let's keep moving along. Demetrius Crownover, tight end, from Grandview, Texas. National 361, position 14, state 54. And I heard something very, very interesting. It was a guy that had said in one of the A&M groups that Texas A&M is now turning into tight end university. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I wholeheartedly agree with it. I agree with him. Texas A&M is officially about to turn into tight end university. To all my tight ends out there that's thinking about coming to A&M, come on down. Now, does Penn State have something to say about that? Yes, they do. But come on down to the great state of Texas. And this guy here, he was the fresh recruit. He just committed to us. Amari Daniels, the all-purpose back from Miami, Florida, people. National 352, position 6, state 52. Now they have him rated as a 3-star, but I've been seeing all around on my little social media sites that he's actually a 4-star. So this may just be 247 that has him as a 3-star recruit. 247, by the way, though, is the national recruiting ground. That's a really good recruiting ground. I don't really go to Rivals, but Rivals is also a really good recruiting ground. But Amari Daniels, Miami, Florida. Also, this is another guy that committed with him, and both of these guys are teammates. Yuki Brown, the athlete, the 4-star recruit from Miami, Florida as well. National 298, position 20, state 44. That goes to show you, man. I told this class is going to be one to remember also. Drayden Norwood. If you guys remember, this is another guy I posted in the summer in July when he committed. But Drayden Norwood, cornerback from Fort Smith, Arkansas. Nationally, 283, position 20, state number 1. I'm going to say that again. In the state of Arkansas, he's number 1. Arkansas fans, if you're listening, that's just how it is sometimes. Trey Smith, offensive tackle, Fort Collins, Colorado. It's either Colorado or Connecticut. It's one of them, but it has a CO on it. So I know there's either Connecticut or Colorado. He's a 4-star recruit, nationally 273, position 21, state number 2. Deuce Harmon, the cornerback. That was a big recruit as well, because we were in a battle with Oklahoma and Texas for this guy. He's from Denton, Texas. He's the cornerback, 4-star recruit, nationally 233, position 16, state 39. Jayzon Harris, weak defensive end. He's from Brooklyn, New York. Nationally 199, position 12, state number 2. This here should excite a lot of you guys on where our process is going with Jimbo Fisher and the quarterback guru or quarterback whisper status. So I'm gonna enlighten you guys on him. Eli Stowers, I believe. I believe that's how you pronounce the last name. Either Stowers or Stowers. From Denton, Texas. He's a dual threat QB. Nationally, 163, position 6, state 27. So this young man, he's going to come in, like I told you, man. Like I told you guys on the last podcast, that quarterback room is about to be full of talent. Full of just undeniable talent that's just waiting to be released. If for anything, I believe that none of those guys would transfer, and this is just my opinion. The only one that may transfer is Zach Zilzada, but I don't even much believe that he'll transfer, people. I mean, that's just me. I honestly believe that he'll sit back He'll wait his opportunity, let it come to him, and he'll just continue to go from there. Haynes King, I do not believe that he will transfer. Haynes King most likely next year will be the starter over Zach Zelzala. You know, I know that for sure. That isn't nothing I'm hearing. That ain't nothing I got from anybody. But I know that for sure. That Haynes King should be the starter come next year. Why? That guy there was a guy that I was raving about until he got committed. I mean, until he actually committed. And he was a true commit. A true commit. He signed a little bit after Demond Demas did, but Demond Demas was our true national commit that signed way early, stayed with his recruitment, felt good about it, told other schools, I'm not trying to hear it, stop calling me, things like that. That is a guy that wants to be here, and he wants to evolve under this program and make this program elite. You know, that's all I'm saying. So he's going to have Haynes King to stay with him and make it elite also. Also, we have other receivers like Cam Brown. Cam Brown is still like I believe a redshirt freshman, or he's a true sophomore. Chase Lane, he's a true sophomore. These guys aren't juniors. These guys are still here. And there was a lot of people that wasn't high on Chase Lane, but I was high on Chase Lane because I knew what Chase Lane offered. I knew what he had brought. So you guys have to understand, man, that offensively, we're about to have something going, but our wide receiver room and our quarterback room is going to be so stacked to where it's just going to be competition that's sitting on competition that's just waiting to be released. And I keep on telling you guys, this is what all elite programs continue to do. Recruit guys that will come in there and not necessarily push other guys, but let other guys know that, hey, if you don't want that starting time, well, give it to me. I'll take it, you know. But anyways, let's keep moving along. But Eli Stowers, people, please go and check out his highlights. That young man is good. He had got hurt last year, I believe, so he wasn't able to play. He wasn't able to play, like, I believe, that entire season, if I'm not mistaken. He was not able to play because I think he had a torn ACL, man, if I'm not mistaken. But that guy, once again, is from Denton, Texas. You guys already know of him. You guys have heard of him already, man. He's from Denton, Texas, dual threat quarterback, in which Jimbo Fisher loves. And I believe when that guy come in and he progresses, he's going to get his start in about his third year. Because I know for sure that when he comes in, he's going to be red shirt. That's just no doubt about it. He's going to be a red shirt. And we're going to go from there. But that guy there is going to be dynamic, and he's going to be another QB to continue to make this program into a 10-win program each and every season. Mark my words on that. We are on our way to being a 10-win program for the entire decade of 2020 through 2030. Now, I know that's a long time from now, and I know a lot of you guys feel like, whoa. You know, well, just wait a minute. We have to hold on. We have to see. I know that, but I'm looking into the future, and I believe that this program will make a huge step in a direction where none of us ever seen this program really be at before. And this will be a consistent 10-win program. This is what Jimbo Fisher was brought over here to do, to make this football program into a 10-win program almost each and every season. And if you guys didn't know, that is hard as hell to do, especially when you're in the SEC. So we will see what will continue to happen. All right. Anyways, keep moving along. So Marcus Burris. A lot of you guys seen this guy when he committed as well. He's a strong defensive end, nationally 122, position 10, state 21. All right. I want you guys to know that Mike Elko is building that defense, man. And Terry Price, that guy there, he is by far, I believe, one of the top 10 recruiters nationally in all of college football. He is a top 10 recruiter, people. Terry Price will go in there and he will do whatever he has to do to get these guys over here to A&M. And please believe this. Terry Price, whenever he gets that call to go somewhere else, I honestly believe that he'll leave also. It is a part of the game. And it's a part of the business, okay? Don't take that personal. It's just when things are clicking, or he may just be true to the program. All right? I'm not saying that he's not, but he may just be true to the program. He may just say, hey, well, you know what? I don't want to leave, man. I'm enjoying what I got going on here, okay? And we're building something special. Cherry Price, if you're listening, thank you. Let's keep it going. Kendall Daniels. You guys should remember when this guy committed. He was a big commit. He was the 4-star safety, a high 4-star safety. He's from Biggs, Oklahoma. Nationally 113, position 4th, state number 1. That was the number 1 recruit over here in Oklahoma. Oklahoma was in form, and I'm pretty sure they're still mad right now that they didn't get him. Okay? But we got him. We're building. We're building. Jimbo Fisher is trying to build a reputation of going into the states that he likes and getting their number 1 or number 2, number 1 through 5. He's trying to go in there and steal their guys from their own state. All right? Keep that in mind. This is another guy that we're all high on, and we know when he comes, he's going to be something else. He's going to be something to watch. 4-star recruit, Shadrick Banks, wide receiver from Houston, Texas. North Shore High School to be exact. Nationally 108, position 17, state 18. That guy there is electric. If you guys haven't done so, go in there and look at some of that guy's highlights. That guy is phenomenal at the wide receiver spot. So think about this. Think about him, Damon Demas, Cam Brown, who else is my guy? Musa Muhammad the third, Chase Lane, Caleb Chapman. Caleb Chapman is still here, people. Caleb Chapman, because he's a true sophomore. I keep on telling you, this wide receiver core is young, people. Caleb Chapman. Who else over there? Man, we have so many guys in that darn room. Hell, it's hard to keep up with all of them. But that's what we wanted. That is what we wanted. I do not believe none of those guys will transfer because those guys will play a heavy rotation when they learn that offense. I keep on telling you, you have to have depth in the first half of the season, and in the second half of the season, you have to have more depth. So all of those guys will get a chance to touch the ball in all types of ways. Mark my words on that. So that's another guy, Shadrick Banks. He will be coming in. So think about all those guys on the field together. Another thing, think about Watermeyer. Watermeyer is nothing but a sophomore, people. Anybody who thought he was a junior? Well, I'm here to tell you, no, that guy's nothing but a sophomore. He's not leaving for the NFL after this year. You're crazy. He's going to come back for junior season. He's going to play with Haynes King. Also, Baylor Cup. So think about both of those guys and all of these receivers. Do you not know that we may have the top 5 wide receiver unit in all of college football coming next year? I'm not going to speak on that. We will get into that further on into the season when we start a new season next year. Let's keep moving along. Ruben Foddery from Richmond, Texas. Offensive tackle, 4-star recruit, nationally 96, position 15, state 14. Jimbo Fisher is building the offensive line that's here to stay. All right? So please believe me when I tell you that. So I'm going to get into a couple of guys that are on our recruiting board and are highly regarded and has put us like in their top 5, things like that. So Tumis Adele from Katy, Texas. You guys know of him. He was a decommitment from Ohio State not too long ago. Nationally 32, position 5th, state 5th. We are now in a recruiting battle, and a tough recruiting battle with Ohio State still on the board. But these were his top 3 that he had put out there. Alabama, Florida, Texas A&M. We're in a recruiting battle with Florida and Alabama. If we can land that guy, that will be huge going forward to where the progression is with this Aggie football team, recruiting-wise, and how the future sets up for us going forward on everything. Another recruit, and we're all high on this guy, L.J. Johnson, Cy Fair from Cypress, Texas. 4-star recruit, nationally 42, position 4th, state 7. We're in a recruiting battle with the Texas Longhorns, and that's just how it's been ever since this has been going on with this guy. We're in a huge recruiting battle with those guys. In my mind, in my opinion, we will land him. Just be patient. We will land them people. And when we land him, it's going to be lit. I told you that running back room is about to get full too. Full of talent. Another guy, Tywin Malone, defensive tackle. This is another guy from New Jersey. If you guys didn't know, Fidel Diggs came from out of New Jersey as well. He was the defensive end, and he was their number one rated player over there coming out from out of New Jersey. So Fidel Diggs, of course, has been recruiting guys from New Jersey himself to bring them on down south and come on and play. I mean, hey, man, it just is. It is what it is. Jimbo Fisher is a guy that actually connects with these young guys, and he wants to see them flourish. Now, of course, Florida State have something to say about that. I know they will. But anywho, we're in a recruiting battle with Florida State, Ole Miss, Rutgers, and Tennessee. Shamar Turner, you guys should know about him, the strong defensive end. He's from DeSoto, Texas, 4-star recruit, nationally 58, position 6, state 9th. So with this guy, we're in a long recruiting battle with Alabama, Georgia, LSU, and Texas Longhorns. As of right now, they're picking Alabama to be his crystal ball. I think we may be able to change that, but we'll just have to see how things go throughout the season and things of that nature. Another guy, Brian Thomas Jr., Walker, Louisiana, 4-star recruit, national 63, position 8, state number 3. He's a wide receiver. We're in a battle with LSU and Alabama and Georgia. As of right now, the warmer preferences for him is LSU and Alabama. They're in the recruiting battle. I don't believe that we're going to get him. Only reason is because I believe that our wide receiver room is so stacked to where I honestly don't think that he's going to commit to us. If he does that, then that will shock the hell out of me. Another guy is Bryce Foster. He's a 4-star recruit, nationally 66, position 4th, state 10th. He's an offensive guard. That is the offensive guard that went in a battle with Oklahoma. We had him at one point, but Oklahoma came in and, put their name in the footprint, and he likes what they're doing at Oklahoma and things like that with Lincoln Riley. We know this. That's fine, but we're in a recruiting battle with Oklahoma. In my mind, I think that we'll land him. Another guy, this was a big one when he had decommitted. He decommitted from Georgia. His name is Elijah Judy, the weak defensive end. Nationally, he's 173, position 10, state 7. He's the 4-star recruit from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That guy, like I say, I believe Fidel Diggs and others from in the Northeast up there, things like that, in that North, like things of that nature. I believe that these guys are making an impact on them. And of course, with Talik Robbins, I believe that he's kind of gotten to his ear also and told him, hey, man, let's just go ahead and go on down south. We'll stay in the SEC, but let's go down south a little bit deeper and let's go to one of those Texas schools down there. So I believe that both of those guys will commit, and when those guys do, those will be huge commitments for this Aggie defense, for these Aggies defensive team. So please be on the lookout for that. Another guy is J.J. Henry. He's a wide receiver as well. He's from McKinney, Texas. He's 3-star recruit, nationally 437, position 67, state 66. We're in a battle with Florida State, Ole Miss, TCU, and Texas for him. Talik Robbins, the guy I just mentioned, he's a 3-star recruit, nationally 811, position 47, state 20. So I want you guys to think about this. When Talik Robbins comes, he's going to be a developmental talent. We will have to develop him into an elite pass rusher, in my opinion. He will be a defensive tackle, and he wants Elijah Judy to come with him. Both of these guys are from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I believe that both of these guys may just be from the same school, or they just know each other. As of right now, the crystal ball has A&M in his pocket, and that's it. That's it. The crystal ball just has A&M as the number one team to land him at this point. So be on the lookout for that. Some more guys that are high choice. Byron Cardwell, he's from San Diego, California. Like I say, I believe that we're now starting to put our footprint out there in California and starting to do some recruiting. He's a running back, nationally 168, position 8, state 16. We're in a battle with Cal, Florida, and Florida State. Another guy is a safety. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, or Jordan Gilbert. Nationally 367, position 24th, state 11. He's a 3-star recruit as well. We're in a battle with Alabama, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, and I don't know the other team because I don't know that logo. So you guys got to forgive me on that one. Another guy that's a high choice, wide receiver, again, from St. Thomas. Cameron Bonner, nationally 671, position 103, state 95. We're in a battle with U of H, which U of H seems to be the high choice for him at the moment. Arizona, Illinois, and Pitt. Also, some other guys. Another running back. He's from Phoenix City, Alabama. Joseph McKay. We're in a battle. Nationally, it's not available. Position 73, state 47. We're in a battle with Alabama and Florida State for this guy at the moment. Another guy, Jarrell Boykins Jr. from Gonzales, Louisiana. Nationally, not available. Position 85th, state 46. He's a defensive tackle. We're in a battle with Arkansas, Kansas, and Ole Miss. So that's going to be it for this recruiting episode. Like I said, I just want to come and give you guys a little bit of this recruiting because the recruiting is about to start heating up. If you guys did not know, we're about to start getting more and more into recruiting, and now it's time to go ahead and prove our point. And as of right now, Texas A&M has been really good with recruiting. So we will continue to progress, and we will see what we can do. But we're now laying our footprints all over everywhere. So that is a good thing. If you guys are listening, Texas A&M is doing everything right, and we're on our way to making some real progress. So, just keep your ears open and your eyes visible, okay? So once again, it's the Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, JayPops. Guys, I thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys don't mind, please hit that subscribe button. Please do. It helps out a lot. Like I said, let's make this thing go viral, people. Let's make it go viral. Once again, it's the Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, JayPops. Please follow me on Instagram at JayPops2020. Follow me on Facebook at JayPops or hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Also, follow me on Twitter at JayPops05. I thank you guys once again for tuning in. Hashtag Gigamaggots.
And thank you guys for tuning in to the hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Please, guys, subscribe to the YouTube page and also follow me on Twitter at JayPops, on Instagram at JayPops, and also on Facebook at hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Thank you guys once again. Hashtag Gigamaggots.